the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a pleasant, fantastic day. My day has been a lot of work. I'm just kind of here just to chat. It's not necessarily a real rhyme or reason to what I'm going to say. I'm just sharing stuff that's on my heart. And I'm sitting up here eating a bag of cherries. So there you go. I love my cherries. Yes, I really am a cherry fan. Hey everybody. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Yes, I'm the reason that anybody on YouTube, anybody on reality TV, anybody talks about dark skin. I brought it to the social media. Black women did not care about talking about their dark skin. They didn't give a damn until I made pop, and then they started copying me, and I'm gonna say that to the day I die. And you know, anybody got a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just only here to tell my truth. I started dark skin activism in 1998. It is the first platform in history to fight for the eradication of dark skin discrimination, of colorism, darkism. I call it darkism. Some call it incorrectly colorism, but I call it darkism. And the movement I created is called dark skin activism. Yes. And it consists of me writing books about only dark skin, plays about only dark skin, and doing darkism talks, which I was the first person to ever do this. And I've been doing this work around the country since 1998. I mean, I've never stopped. There's ups and downs, highs and lows, as with everything, but I never, ever, ever stopped. And I brought it to the internet after building a grassroots movement for years that black women, dark-skinned black women, did not care about. I got a seed in my mouth. Dark-skinned black women didn't care about it. And only after I went through all the hell that I took to talk about dark skin, which dark skinned women were afraid to talk about it because they didn't want the attention being put on themselves. They didn't want to be called ugly. They didn't want to appear as complaining or being jealous. They only started talking about it after they saw me get attention for it and go viral for talking about Kendrick Lamar, his darkism. Then the ones that had the YouTube channels, they totally, them bitches, yeah, I'm gonna cuss a little bit, I'm trying not to, but they totally switched up their swag, they totally switched up their channels, and they started copying me once they seen I went viral to millions. But them bitches ain't care about talking about no dark skin before that. I'm a black dark skin woman, trust I know. It was the big elephant in the room. These bitches wanted to ignore the fact that they was dark skin, ain't want nobody to know it, and want to walk around this bitch being dark skin and want a bitch to ignore it. But then when YouTube came along, they see they could monetize it, and they saw me get all the attention, the authentic, raw, real attention for it, because I was really doing it. I'm really the dark skin activist for real. They started copying and plagiarizing me. So, you know, I'm not in solidarity. I mean, you know, I spoke to a person today that kind of like, he said, he was like, I don't like no motherfucking body. When he said that shit to me, I was like, that shit resonated. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. It resonated with me. Like, well, I said, what you say? Repeat that. Say that again. So yeah, you know, speaking of that, God has been good. God has been putting people in my path to help me, and I'm very grateful with my litigation and, you know, my ongoing cases. And if you want to make a contribution, please go to my Cash App. My Cash App is $Rashidalala. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. And of course, y'all know y'all can go to my GoFundMe, Google my GoFundMe, and you can make a contribution if you want to help me in this legal fight against darkism. And I just gave you guys a quick backstory to how and why I started talking about colorism and dark skin and darkism, because I created the entire lane, but I wanted to give you guys a backdrop to it so that you can understand what the hell is all this litigation about. Why are you going to court? Well, because as a result of my dark skin activism, my rights have been violated. Okay, my rights have been violated. Okay. And that's the problem. And when my rights, and I talked to a person today that understood that, and I respect this person so much. I don't know what the fuck it is, But this is kind of a side note here. I'm always connecting with you damn Pisces people. Why is it that the Capricorns always connecting with these Pisces? I don't be knowing y'all motherfucking asses be Pisces. Lord have mercy. What is it with you Pisces people? I love my Pisces people though. Y'all some of my fucking favorite signs. I can't even lie. I love y'all. My daughter is a Pisces, and I've always gotten along very well with Pisces. And I was talking to the person for a little minute and realized that the person is a Pisces. I'm like, oh my God, I can't escape y'all Pisces people. This Capricorn woman cannot escape you Pisces people. I don't know why. I'm an earth sign. Earth and water, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, eat my chair. You know. Cherries are so good. And it's my cherries, so I can put the pin there if I want to. Ain't nobody else eating out these dang cherries, y'all. So don't be looking at me like, oh, why you finna? Cause I can, cause it's mine. Okay. Oh, my books include Darkism, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book ever written for dark-skinned females. Bitches uncopying me left and right, but you're not the dark-skinned actors. You'll never be me. I don't give a fuck about these hoes. Anyway, my books can be found on Amazon, or you buy it directly from me, which I prefer, because I make more money. And that helps me out with all my legal stuff and everything I'm doing and stuff. You know, my Cash App, $ rashidalala. Once again, $ rashidalala. So yeah, you know, dark-skinned activism is the reason why I'm in all this litigation, because there are people out there that don't like the fact that I'm standing up for myself, that I'm the one that jumped off this whole movement about talking about dark skin and colorism. I sparked it off. It was no other black woman that started that but me. The only other person I will ever give credit to is Cola Booth. The rest of you hoes stole. Fuck all of y'all. I don't fucking care about you. Yes, I said it. But there are people that don't like that, and they go out of their way to try to make my life miserable. They go out of their way to violate my rights, my privacy rights, to create emotional harm and distress, to threaten to kill me, all kinds of shit I've been through over the last year. And, so that's why I'm in this litigation over dark skin activism. And right now I'm taking a little break. I talked to my therapist yesterday, and she told me, she was like, Rashida, because I tend to be a workaholic. Y'all don't see what goes on when I'm off of YouTube, but when I'm off of YouTube, anybody that knows me, I work and work and work and work and work until I get it done. Like, I fucking work. I put in and fucking work. And I will not stop working, and I need to learn. She was like, you need to learn how to balance it out and stop working and take a break and do something you enjoy. So one of the things I really love, as y'all can see, I might look blacker and darker because I was in the sun at the beach, going out by the beach, out by the water. The water has always been a calming thing for me. I was born and raised in Florida. I remember growing up, my mama used to take us to the beach all the time for all kinds of shit. And my mama used to say, the angels walking on water and all this kind of stuff. She loved the water. And that's one of the few things that I did pick up from her. I'm a water person. I do not like fucking cold weather. I like the fucking water. Matter of fact, when the summertime come around, I'm finna be getting ready to go to the beach. I'm finna hit the fucking beach. Yes, y'all, I'm gonna be at the beach, at the beach, at the beach. I might film myself at the beach. I've never really filmed myself at the beach, but I might just do that. Anyway, so I'm going to the water right now. Get some relaxation, because I've been working. I've been working my ass off since early this morning. Some things surrounding the litigation I'm going through in this fight for against darkism and in dark skin activism, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm going to the beach, and I'm taking a little break. I do have a meeting with someone probably this late this afternoon I had to go put together like fucking mounds and mounds and mounds of paperwork, y'all. And I tell you, that's why I say I gotta go chill. I gotta go fucking take a chill pill. And I'm taking the advice of my therapist, who told me, she said, you just need to take a break, because you gotta have a balance. And of course I did have my green tea this morning. I love my green tea. And of course, high levels of plant-based foods, like, you know, there's the cherries y'all see me sitting up here snacking on and stuff like that, because it helps whenever you are going through stressful situations. One thing I will tell you, you should eat healthy. You should really put good stuff in your body. Do not go out there and eat hamburgers and pork chops and hog maws and chitlins. Don't fucking do that. If you're going through high stress situations, eat very healthy. Foods that possess high levels of potassium, magnesium, etc., that kind of thing, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna fucking need it. You understand me? So yeah, I'm just out here by the beach, y'all. I'm out here and it's absolutely fucking gorgeous out here, y'all. I lived on the water for about 2 years, thanks to one of my lovely benefactors, who was a multi-millionaire. He pretty much funded my entire 2 years. Actually, it was more than that, but he helped make it possible. For about 2 years, I lived on the water, and it was so therapeutic, and that's how I was able to write A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I got my papers. They're in the back, mountain of papers that I had to pull together and get together, y'all. I'm just kind of looking back there because they're in the back. Like I don't even want to touch them. I don't even want to touch the documents. Let's just call them the documents, because it's a whole bunch of fucking documents that I got back there, y'all. And you know, let me see what, and look at the chat, because I'm gonna stop and I can look at the chat now. Hold on a second. Bad man Shocky. Well, thank you, Bad man Shocky. I'm not trying to be sexy. That's not something I've ever been comfortable with. This whole sexy thing. Okay, thank you, whatever. I don't really care about that, to be honest. What I care about is my motherfuckers gotta respect me. You gonna respect me. I don't fucking care about that. I don't need that motherfucker cosign. I'm not trying to be rude. Let me go back to your comment here. Batman Shocky, I'm not trying to be rude, but I definitely don't need that motherfucker. I fucking don't care. I don't give a fuck what that motherfucker think about me. Really and truly, I don't really care what nobody thinks about me. If you haven't noticed that already, I fucking don't care. I care about what Rashida Strober thinks about Rashida Strober. I love Rashida Strober. I told y'all I was a fucking dark-skinned narcissist. Yes, I don't really fucking give a fuck about what, especially not that motherfucker. Why would I care about what that motherfucker think about me? I don't give a fuck about him. I don't fucking care. Like, what benefit is that to me? That's evilness manifests. I don't fucking care about that. What I care about is the hearts and soul of a person, and if they're a good, decent human being. And that's what I fucking care about, to be honest with y'all. I don't care about all that other shit. I care about justice. Why you think I'm the dark-skinned activist? Because I fucking care about justice. Why you think I've been in my legal battle for almost a fucking... Somebody came on my channel, they talking about Rashida Strober. You've been doing this for almost a year. You motherfucking right. Because when a bitch wrong me, I'm gonna fight for my motherfucking rights. And I'm gonna talk shit about it. And I'm gonna talk my shit. And I'm gonna motherfucking talk my shit. A bitch ain't gonna tell me how to express it. Now, bitch, finna tell me how to express it. I run me. Motherfuckers don't run me. God run me, and I fucking run me. I don't fucking sit here and worry about... Definitely not a demonic motherfucker like that. Do you fucking think I care? I could care fucking less. Eat my fucking cherry and go about my damn business. I don't fucking care. Let's be fucking clear. Let's be fucking clear, okay? I ain't trying to be rude to you. I'm just being honest, to tell you the truth. I've been working on my fucking cases. I ain't got time for all that other shit. I ain't got time for it. I've been working on my fucking cases, fighting my fucking cases. I've been fighting. Legal jabbing, motherfucking intellectual jabbing. That's what the fuck I care about. You know, it's all about my cases. That's what the fuck it's about, to be honest with y'all. Let me show y'all the beach. Let me show y'all the beach while I get my paperwork here, so y'all can get a... Let me show you guys the beach. The beach is very beautiful. I care about the beach. I fucking love the beach. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see that beautiful beach? Y'all see that? Thank you, Modus Apparatus. The Cash App is $Rashida Once again, look at how pretty it is out here. Man, this is fucking place is so gorgeous, man. To be honest with you, I want to just go get in the fucking water, man. Hey, Trevane, love you so much. You're a sweetheart. You've been riding with me. I do, Batman Shocky. I do know who I do. Shout out to you, Batman Shocky. Like I was saying, it's no disrespect to you at all, because you ain't did nothing to me. I don't hold beefs with motherfuckers that ain't did nothing to me. I'm not that type of person. You know, motherfuckers got to do something to me in order for me to be upset, in order for me to be mad. A motherfucker got to do something to me. You haven't done anything to me. I don't have any anger towards you. But yes, y'all, that's the beach right there. And this is one of my favorite places. I lived on this over here for probably about 10 years. After I got a divorce, I had a very wealthy person that kind of funded me to keep living on the beach and to write my books. And I'm very grateful to that black man that did that. Shout out to the black man that take care of the black woman. I love y'all. Y'all know that. But yes, this is my favorite place, one of my favorite places. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I want to go over there and get in that water. But obviously, as you guys can see, I am not dressed to get in the damn water. But it's summertime. And one of the things that I do plan on doing this summer is to get my ass in the water more. I'll tend to come out on the beach. Yes, dark skin. I'm a dark skinned woman. And this dark skin will come out. And what I like to do is sit out in the sun on the beach. Yes, I know that motherfuckers will hate on that. They'll be jealous and they'll be like, oh, you gonna get blacker. I don't give a fuck. That's the whole point. There's been plenty of times in my life where I have just came out on the beach and laid out, like literally get me a little beach towel or get like a little beach chair or a hammock, and I fucking lay out right this beach right here, because I like to come out here during the weekday because it don't be hardly nobody out here like that. But on the weekend, it do be people out here, a lot of people. But I come out here and I will lay my ass out on the beach, and I cannot fucking wait. I look forward to doing it this summer when I have more time, and I'm gonna be out here on the beach. I'm gonna be in that fucking water, and I'm gonna film myself for the haters. Hi, haters. Yes, because the haters be mad. You know, I remember motherfuckers telling you, stay out the sun. Dark skin telling the dark skin females especially, ooh, you better get out that sun before you get too black. Well, bitch, watch me get blacker this year. Watch me get blacker this summer. Watch me lay out on the beach. I don't know why these motherfuckers think that a dark-skinned person don't want to get blacker in the sun. No, I don't have that fucking mentality. I want to get pitch black. I want to get super black. Okay? And this beach right here, I've been out here many a fucking times on this very beach right here, and I have gotten my ass. You think I'm fucking black right now? I get blacker during the summertime. Okay? I remember I went to Arizona back in 2017. And oh my God, I love that place because I was so damn black. Like I was like close to the fucking color of my shirt. Yes, I was so black, and I love it. I love getting black. I don't know the reason why I come to the beach. Because I actually like being out here because that sun be beaming. The sun be beaming down on that water, and I like the beach water. I don't like to go to pools, y'all. Because the thing with the pools is they got the chlorine in the water. And these cherries are so good. I love cherries. The thing with the the pool, and we got a lot of them around here, is they got too much chlorine in the water, and I don't think that's good for my hair. Whereas seawater is actually good for natural hair. So I don't mind getting my jet black, dark skin ass up in that fucking water and getting my hair wet. I don't fucking mind doing that because it's good for my natural fucking hair. So I'm getting my hair nourished and I'm getting blacker, and I fucking love it. So yeah, that's one of the things I got plans on doing this summer, because I got so much fucking work ahead of me, y'all. Look at all this work. I had to make all these copies. Like, oh fucking God, it was a lot of work, y'all. It was a lot of work. Okay. Look at all this. I have to get all this court stuff ready. It's all for my cases that I'm fighting. And it's just so much, and you have to be organized, and you have to really, and I think I've done a pretty good job of organizing things rather meticulously. So yeah, so I've got my ducks in a row here, fighting my cases. Y'all, it's a lot. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like, this is not for the fucking faint of heart. But I had a wonderful interaction and conversation with the person yesterday and today that inspired me a lot. Just such an inspiration. And supposed to be meeting hopefully today and continuing to work on this stuff. And I'm very happy and excited because I've been pushing through, and I've been pulling through, and it hasn't been easy, and it's been very stressful on me. And yeah, so but I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. Let me read the chat. Young Buck said, "Ain't you that activist lady who write books and do plays?" I like that. Ain't you that activist lady who write books and do plays? Yes, I am the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Yes, and I write books and plays about only dark skin. I'm the first person to ever do this. Anybody else doing it, the bitches done stole and copied off of me. I started doing this in 1998. I do a play called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, and I also wrote a book called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I wrote this play all the way back in 2006, and I've been touring it for years. I mean, all you got to do is Google me. You'll see. This is what I do. And as a result of my work, you know, I've had some haters, jealous, envious, low-down, dirty-ass people that want to see me fail, that don't want to see me make it, that don't want to see me get to the next level. And I'm fighting for my fucking rights. But I'm going to continue to do my plays. I did a show last year. I was thinking about doing a show this year, but I did a show last year. And by all means, get the book, y'all. If you send me a $40 Cash App, I will send you a copy of one of my books if you send me a $40 Cash App, because if you buy it directly from me, the books are $40 each. Now, if you go to Amazon, which you're welcome to do, you can get it there. But my Cash App is $Rashidalala. Hold on, y'all. I'll let y'all get a beautiful view of that beach. Let me see if I can find some copies of my books. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. That's a song. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I did not say I was the world's first singing dark-skinned activist, honey. I said I was the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. That is what I said. Okay, y'all, give me a second here. Ooh, it's so pretty out here today. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay. Okay, guys, so I got for you, this is one of my books, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. And this book is the first book to discuss and dissect dark-skinned females in popular culture. So I do have this book available. If you hit me up with a $40 Cash App, I will get it to you, and I will autograph it. And I think, let me tell y'all something. I think this is the last copy of Darkism I have. My other book is called Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. And this book, if you want to really understand the dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober and why I talk all my dark-skinned shit, I created this shit. I built this lane. I'm the founder of this shit. read this book and you're going to understand why. This book is like, this is one of my favorite damn books that I wrote. And I'll send you one of my brochures here. You guys can see my brochure. You can read over it and kind of get more of an idea of what I do. In this brochure, it gives a synopsis. It's usually when I go do my darkism talks and my play. So I give people one of my brochures so that they can understand what the play is about. I performed this one-woman play called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, and I wrote the book A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge and performed the play A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I have my 5 characters listed right here so that when people are attending a live show, they can follow along. And I've been doing this for years. I'm the first to do this, not no fucking celebrity. These hoes is stealing. Bitch, you're not the dark-skinned activist. And it makes me angry every time I think about it, because I know that these bitches have stolen from me. They didn't give a fuck about talking about dark skin. You bitches ain't give a damn. I don't give a fuck about no celebrities and what they doing. Bitch, I created this lane for you to eat off of. And you know, I'm just pretty pissed off sometimes with dark-skinned women, because I don't like the way that they've stolen and copied. But one of the things, yeah, my book, you can get it by going to my Cash App, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. And my PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. If you buy it directly from me, it's $40. I'll send you an autographed copy. And the proceeds go towards my legal stuff that I'm doing. Doing everything I do in dark skin activism, whether it be my legal stuff, whether it be me doing darkism talks. A lot of y'all know I'm fresh off of the reparations campaign I attended I think it was the Saturday before last at the Uhuru. I was down there, I brung y'all the whole entire protest. I was a part of the protest. I brung y'all the Claim Malcolm X Day Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. I just came back. So I travel and I move around and I do different events, and I've been doing this for years. I am the fucking originator. No bitch could say that they do this. All they could do is come and steal my ideas on YouTube. That's what they've been doing since really 2015. These other black women online, they've been stealing from me. They've never done what I've done. They don't write books. You know, they don't fucking go to the protest march. They don't fucking go to the protest. I mean, I keep this in my car. I keep this in my fucking, let me see, is it on? I took the batteries out. But I keep my fucking bullhorn in my car because, you know, I do attend protests, and I've been the dark skin activist, and I've been doing this shit way before social media. I said way before social media. I said way before motherfucking YouTube. I said way before motherfucking YouTube. This is what I do. I'm the fucking real dark skin activist. Don't ever get it twisted, okay? So yeah, that's that. Let me read the chat, y'all. But yes, you said, how can I check out your content? Well, go type in, what's that? Dang. My nephew, who filmed it at the DC Black Theater Festival where I was performing in 2017, he filmed my performance of A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And one of my characters, Georgiana, if you go and type in, dang, what's the title of it? It's on my YouTube channel. Type in proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. Because all these hoes is copying off of me. So now sometimes when you type that in, other people who have copied me, and you know, they're not giving me credit, but these bitches, all my work came before all these bitches online. All of them. They're all stealing. It's a fact. They can say whatever they want. They can act like they don't know who I am. Bitch, you stole from me, all y'all. Anyway, I had to say that because if you type in proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober, you have to put Rashida Strober. A clip of my play, me performing A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. I play 5 dark-skinned characters, dark-skinned female characters, and I'm the first to do this. No one's done this before me. My work came before Bill Duke even. So you know, all these other bitches are just nothing but bandwagon jumpers. They didn't give a fuck about their dark skin. They didn't see the value in talking about it. They only started talking about it after they saw me do it and figured out, oh, I can monetize this. They're not sincere. Fuck all of y'all. I don't fucking care about none of y'all because I'm fucking pissed off that my shit gets associated with theirs when they haven't created a motherfucking thing. They didn't put in the work. You understand? It's like a fucking knockoff version of fucking Nike or Gucci or whatever brand. You got all these fucking knockoffs around this bitch. But type in proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. Once again, proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. If someone can actually type that in and put the link inside the chat, I would really appreciate that, because I can't do it right now because I'm on my phone making this live. I'm not on my laptop. But if you go to YouTube and simply type in proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober, you are going to see me doing a performance of a dark-skinned woman's revenge at the DC Black Theater Festival, which that's one of the venues where I performed my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, and conduct my darkism talks. And again, I've done this before. Any black woman, dark-skinned woman, they're copying me. The only other person I can ever give credit to is Cola Booth. That's it. I don't care about nobody but Cola Booth, because she's sincere and original, and I know she ain't copying nobody, and she damn sure ain't copying me. The rest of these bitches they're low-down, thieving, uncreative bitches, and I don't fucking like them. I mean, find your own fucking lane, be original, stop copying another black woman trying to eat off what the fuck I created, because you'll never be me. You can't even, you wouldn't even be able to handle being me. All this fucking litigation I'm going through, having to sue and all this shit, doing it pro se, and you know, these bitches wouldn't even be able to take it. They wouldn't be able to walk a fucking day in my shoes. So stop trying to act like you the dark skin activist. You're not the fucking dark skin activist. In fact, I trademarked the dark skin activist. I own the trademark to the dark. Why? Because I fucking created it from my brain. The phrase dark skin activist came from this brain. I ain't watching no bitch video on YouTube. It came from here. I had this one bitch try to piggyback off of it. And off my name, just stealing. That's all they fucking do online, is steal. I hate these motherfucking hoes. But anyway, let me move on, because I don't even want to, you know, mess up my day talk about these bitches. But Young Buck, I hope that answers your question. Again, if somebody could go ahead and YouTube proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. Proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. You will see the performance. It's right there. It's been on YouTube for a while. It's gotten stellar rave reviews. Yes, bitch, I got more talent in my peaky, you hoes. All you can do is come on YouTube and steal and talk. But it's a whole nother ball game to be able to perform. I am a performer. I am an actor. The fucking real deal. I mean, you can just go look at the clip and you can fucking see for yourself. You know, I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but I play all 5 characters in my play, wrote it, directed it, and produced it, and I've been performing it for years. So I'm gonna keep performing it, and these bitches wish that they could do what I do, but all they can do is come on YouTube. See, if YouTube leaves today or tomorrow, or their channels get deleted, they don't have anything. Me, I have a play that I can go and perform at the drop of a dime. I can just get up there and perform these characters like it's nothing and entertain people and get paid for it, and I've been doing it for years, bitch. I also have all these books that I've written. I wrote these books, so I don't just only depend on YouTube. That's not where the bulk of my money come from. My money come from my own intellectual property. These bitches could never be me. All they could do is copy me. You could never. You're not the fucking dark skin activist, bitch. Letting these motherfuckers know, because they ain't put in the work that I put in. I created this fucking lane from scratch. Once again, if somebody could please go type in, I don't see nobody doing it. Now y'all ask, I'm telling you, go YouTube. Proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. Proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. That way you can see a clip of my work. That is me performing. That is me performing from one of the characters from my play, my one-woman play called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. It's a play about darkism that I wrote. So yes, I've been doing this shit. I invented the game. I invented the game. Whether motherfuckers know me or not, like I'm big or not, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I still invented it. I don't got nothing to do with it. Just jealousy and envy. Shout out to Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Once again, shout out to Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe. Go YouTube his Reality's Temple on Earth is the name of it. Does exist. That's not true. Just say no. You said I typed it in, it don't exist. That ain't true. It actually does exist. Proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly, Rashida Strober. Hold on. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Thank you to those of you that hung in there with me. But I was just trying to go and make sure that I was able to get the video. I actually was able to pull it up. So I put it in the chat box. I told you it was there, but I think it says proof that dark-skinned chicks are ugly. performs her darkism play. I just put it in there. It's in the chat box. I think I must have gave you the wrong name or somehow, but I put it in. Just Say No to Kids, and I put it in the chat. So for those of you that want to go check out my work, I apologize because I had to like literally get off of here to be able to go in and type in the name of the video to find it, but I found it and it's in the chat box. Go watch it. It's in the chat box, and you can check out. That's just one small little piece of my play. There's 5 total characters in the play, so you can go and check that out. But yeah, and like I said, my book, Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. Y'all really need to get a copy of this book. Everybody needs to own a copy of this book. But I am kind of like sold out. This is my last copy. But I do have copies of Token Dark Girl, which is one of my favorite books that I wrote. But let me just do a little bit of reading for y'all since y'all on here. I do have a Darkism glossary of terms, and don't be on here stealing my shit. This is copywritten material. I created the first glossary, the first dark skin glossary of terms in my book, Darkism. And just to go over some of the terms with you guys, let's see. Attractiveness war. That's one of the phrases I created. It's that means the struggle faced by dark-skinned women and girls to be seen by society as beautiful, good-looking, or attractive. Who we got on here? We got LA University in the building. Shout out to you, y'all. Like I said, make sure y'all go and check out a clip. Someone was interested in my play. They wanted to see my work. Well, I put a clip of the play, me playing Georgiana Nelson. She's a mentally ill, dark-skinned woman, and I play her in my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I was performing at the DC Black Theater Festival. The play has actually won. I won an award called the Playwrights Red Carpet Award back in 2012 for playing that character. So I don't know, people like that character for whatever reason. But let me keep reading. So the next phrase or term is beauty bargaining power, and it means the beauty power that women use to obtain resources, including husbands, boyfriends, social status, and economic or educational benefits. Another phrase or term is beauty positioning, using one's beauty to position oneself strategically, whether one is aware that they are engaged in the positioning or not, in order to receive economic and social status, especially in the area of obtaining a mate. So yeah, y'all need to get this book. LA, you say you seen me in an episode of the Forensic Files. That's funny. I did that episode way back in 2010, and they're still running it. They need to be paying me. I ain't getting paid for that, y'all. It's a lot of people that keep telling me that they've seen me on the Forensic Files, and they're like, is that really you? Yeah, that's me. I was playing the daughter of a mother that was killed, and yeah, they've been running that I filmed that on Pluto TV. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I've heard people tell me that they seen me on that episode like more times than I could count. And I'm like really shocked that they still playing that maybe it's because they haven't solved the crime. That could be the reason. But yes, that is me. I was in an episode of the Forensic Files back in 2010, and it was a wonderful experience. We filmed it out in Orlando, Florida, and I had a great time doing it. So yeah, and I just continue to keep on doing my performing arts through my play. So yeah, that's me. But this is my book, Darkism. I'm going to read a little bit from it. Oh, let me read this chapter. Chapter 19. It's called Dark, Loud, and Violence. I can't remember the episode. I'm sorry, Just Say No to Skull. I don't remember the episode it was, because it was way back in 2010. What that is, 10, 20, 21. That's like 11 years ago. I'm sorry, I don't remember it. They paid me one time for that. There's no residuals. I ain't getting no residuals for that, y'all. Okay, let me read this. Let me read. Dark, loud, and violence. Dark, loud, and violence. If you are dark skinned, you are automatically assumed to be loud, ghetto, ignorant, and ratchet. You are not judged by the real content of your character. You are judged based upon your dark skin. You don't have to do anything to prove that you embody negative characteristics. All you have to do is be dark skinned. I have personally experienced this phenomenon in all aspects of my societal dealings. I can walk into a store, a school, an airport, or wherever, and it's automatically assumed that I'm ready to get crunk. It's automatically assumed that I'm going to curse somebody out, talk loudly, roll my head, or do something that someone considers to be ratchet. The stereotype is one of the most ignorant stereotypes within the darkism framework. The stereotype is unfair because all skin tones can behave ignorantly and ratchetly. Just take a look at any social networking site to see their behavior. In the age of the internet, celebrity and reality TV, all types of skin tones are exposed daily as loud and ratchet. I have seen people of all races and hues engage in buffoonery. Also, I have seen many examples of so-called meek, quiet, dark-skinned people. Meek, quiet, non-dark-skinned people kill other people. Many of them are violent and sneaky. They do their dirt silently. Many of them are unsuspecting. For example, recently, I did a show highlighting non-dark-skinned female killers who not only killed but got away with it. These women were seemingly quiet, soft-spoken, and delicate. They embodied all the other positive stereotypes that are usually associated with non-dark-skinned women. However, they were all murderers. More importantly, these women got away with the brutal killings that they committed. These women were able to get away with murder due to the positive characteristics associated with white/light-skinned notions of goodness and femininity. Dark-skinned women have killed too. However, show me an example of one that's gotten away with a murder and is out and about living freely as if nothing ever happened. And I'm going to stop right there because one example just pops up in my head. It always pops up in my head every time I talk about it. Centoya Brown. She's mixed race and light skin. Felicia Blake. This ain't in my book. Felicia Blakely. She's dark skinned with nappy hair. Okay? And I deem nappy hair to be good. I'm just letting y'all know the phenotype of how they look. Light skinned Centoya Brown is out of prison. They did the same crime. She out of prison, living a good life. She married to Pam from Total, her ex-husband, honey. While Felicia Blakely she's still locked up in prison, honey. Okay, if that ain't motherfucking darkism, I don't know what the fuck it is. The Cash App is $RashidaLala. Once again, $RashidaLala. I said $RashidaLala. Moving right along. However, show me an example of one that has gotten away with a murder and is out and about freely living as if nothing ever happened. You would be hard-pressed to find one. Why? Because these dark-skinned female killers are in prison or on death row. There is no way in hell that such a darkest society would allow a dark-skinned woman who has killed someone to walk freely. She will do the time. Obviously, people that view all dark-skinned women or men as loud and belligerent are ignorant themselves. Those who stereotype dark-skinned women and men as loud, violent, and belligerent need to ask themselves why. Is it not true that all colors and hues of people can be loud, belligerent, and ignorant? Is it not true that non-dark-skinned people have committed some of the most heinous acts against society? Is it not true that there are violent people in every hue? Is it not true that there are wonderful, kind, sweet, loving, and giving dark-skinned people all over the world? You know, I ask these questions because I'm so sick and tired of the stereotypes, you know, and that's one of the things that this book, Darkism, I'm very proud of my book. I'm extremely proud of my work because in this book, I was able to pour out my heart and soul and let you guys understand what darkism is in a real way, because I provide concrete examples. I don't just talk about it in theory. I talk about it in practicality. So make sure you get this book, Darkism. And again, if you want to, this is my last copy before I order some more. If you send me a $40 Cash App donation at $rashidalala, I will make sure I get this out to you. Also, my book, Token Dark Girl. Y'all, this book right here, people sleeping on this one. This my baby right here. Because I analyze dark-skinned women in popular culture, people like Whoopi Goldberg, Princess Imani, Easy's dark-skinned second-class citizenship. I break that down. I talk about whether or not, these are chapters in my book, so don't be fucking, you bitches be copying and stealing from me. Don't be on here trying to copy my shit, because I will come after your ass. I will fucking come after. I found me a damn good copyright attorney, and I will fucking sue you hoes on YouTube if you're around here still, because all they do is steal from me, you know. Anyway, chapter 6, no dark-skinned woman ever focused exclusively on her dark skin. I break it down to how this whole dark skin talk even came into popular culture. We ain't giving this shit to these celebrities. These bitches didn't think about being dark skinned. Let me read a little bit of that chapter. Let me go back to chapter 6, because chapter 6 is a very important chapter, because it's going to help people years from now to understand the trajectory of dark-skinned activism, and that dark-skinned women actually ignored the fact that they were dark-skinned. And these dark-skinned actresses, who I am absolutely appalled and angry and resentful of people giving credit to these motherfuckers just because they dark-skinned for creating something that I created, when I know for a fact that these bitches did never focus on the fact that they were dark-skinned and the discriminations that came along with it. They were only concerned about their career. They were only concerned about getting roles in their career. That's it. Who is this? Okay, chapter 6. Let me read about this. Let me read this. No dark-skinned woman ever focused exclusively on her dark skin. No woman written about in this book or otherwise has specifically, consistently, and methodically used the fact that she is dark-skinned as the focal point of her career or otherwise. All token dark girls in this book have put their talents at the center of their careers and not their dark skin. Yes. I wrote this book because when I leave this fucking earth, I want people to know how other dark-skinned women have stolen and been given credit for what the fuck I created. That's why I laid it down in this book. This book right here is probably one of the most important books I've written. And even though it's not where I wanted it, because I keep writing all these books and stuff, and sometimes I can't choose which one I want to promote over the other one. But this one right here is laying down history of how dark-skinned women, these dark-skinned actresses who are now jumping on a bandwagon that I created, a lane that I made, they are getting credit for shit that they didn't even fucking think about. You're getting credit for it simply because you're dark-skinned, not because you actually created a movement around your dark skin. You benefiting off of what the fuck I created. This is why I love this book so much. But let me keep reading. And I ain't gonna read all of it because y'all can buy the book. $40 Cash App. $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. As the first artist, actress, author, playwright, creator of the first and only dark skin platform and social commentator on dark skin, I am the first woman to ever use my dark skin as the very focal point of my career. I state this up front to set the historical record straight because some are confused. They confuse a celebrity being dark-skinned with dark-skin advocacy, which is incorrect. A person's dark skin does not make them an advocate for dark skin. If that were the case, the work that I created in dark skin activism would have been done before me. Doesn't that make sense? Let me fucking read that again for the people in the back. A person's dark skin does not make them an advocate for dark skin. If that were the case, the work that I created in dark skin activism would have been done before me. Hence, no need to create it. This false assumption is an insult to me as the world's real dark-skinned activist who has spent nearly a lifetime doing the intentional, methodical, and consistent work of dark-skinned activism. Name a bitch who's done that. You can't. All you can do is look at these hoes on YouTube that have stolen and copied my fucking work. And it pisses me off. I digress. Anyway, y'all know what to do if y'all want my books. This is a very important book. Obviously, this is a very important book. I'm sold out of A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. I don't have that. Cash App is $Rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. I want to thank everybody that supported my work. I'm going to keep writing the books. I'm going to keep producing the plays. I'm going to keep doing the darkism talks, no matter how many knockoff Rashida Strobers, because that's what you bitches are. You're fucking knockoffs. You'll never be the originator. I don't give a fuck how many more followers you have. I don't give a fuck. I'm still the fucking originator, bitch. Understand that very clearly. You have still not put in the work that I put in. You have still not created the blueprints. That is all for today. I'm about to enjoy myself and eat the rest of my fucking cherries over here. Again, if you want to make a financial contribution, you know what to do. The Cash App is $Rashidalala. I put a link to my performance in the chat. I'm gonna go back in the chat and try to put it in the on the video. So you guys, those of you that want to see that, you can go and see that. Rashida Strober, the dark skin activist, darkskinactivist.com, Cash App, $Rashidalala. Once again, $Rashidalala. PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. The GoFundMe, you can get to that by Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe, or you can just go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com.